International Public Relations in conjunction with Department of Mass Communication of the Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University Lapai has held a one-day symposium with the theme Nigeria Global Image, Bridging the Perception Gap, the Strategies and Challenges Before Nigeria's Reputation Management Group. The event attracted key media practitioners and dignitaries within and outside the state, held at the auditorium of IBBU Lapai. Now, the reports.
In his lecture to do justice to the theme, Public Relations as a Tool in Fostering Peace, a Case of the Nigerian Must Go saga in Ghana, the guest speaker at the symposium and a fellow of Nigerian Public Relations, Akin Agbejuli, said students of mass communication need to know what is trending in the society so that whenever they graduate, it will not be a new thing for them anymore. He admonished students and Nigerians to always promote the good image of Nigeria and media sector for the overall development of the society.
Quite a whole lot, because I was very cautious of the workload of what we're going to be giving. There's a lot of information that we had to share, but we have to make sure that we are very pointed in some of them so they can assimilate and go back to it. But we talked about the practice itself, the profession, and what is current and trending now in Nigeria and beyond, and then how to benefit when they become members. Those are the basic ones that we thought was enough for them to go with.
In his remarks, the head of the Department of Mass Communication of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University Lapai, Dr. Tenange Ende, said the symptoms from path-class activities aim to develop students through lectures from different speakers of the symposium.
Yeah, this is a class activity actually. We train our students in mass communication in all the sub-disciplines of communication: journalism, advertising, public relations, development communication, and all those things. So in the course of the training, we ask them to showcase the skills they have learned in the theoretical courses. And of course, in international public relations, which has to do with interacting with national personalities and stakeholders across borders, we always bring personalities outside the university so that they can interact with the students, so that they can throw more light on things that the students can experience in typical international public relations settings. That is why today we were able to attract a fellow Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, attract other academics from other institutions, and a general manager of Radio Niger and several other personalities to talk to the students and interact and share ideas regarding how reputation management can be effective using public relations, and how strategic approaches can be adopted in bringing peace even among warring factions, especially considering the issue of Nigeria and Ghana, as we have noticed in the news in recent times.
In their separate lectures, the HOD of History Department, Dr. Suleiman Mohammed Evuti, General Manager, Radio Ninja, Mohammed Kolos, Maimuna Mohammed Babangida of Flailers, amongst others, all charged students to develop themselves through symposium lectures to add value to the society, stressing that an event like this, it is an eye-opener, especially as it regards Nigerian public relations.
The essence of this workshop is to catch them young, which I think is very thoughtful of the Department of Mass Communication, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University Lapai. When you start grooming the next generation of PR practitioner, you have to woo them. Let them know these are the essence, these are the rudiments of the profession, so that when they finally find themselves practicing as PR practitioners, they know that this is what is expected of them, and then they will be good PR practitioners that we can be proud of.
How many times have you seen media outlets come out openly to criticize American foreign policy, for example, or American domestic policies, or we think they don't have problems? Let me tell you one of the problems. United States of America has cumulative about 6 states in US that are the worst states you can ever be to.
Abubakar Sadiq is one of the course lecturer of the department, and he has this to say.
You know, at every point in our curricula, we try to bring in issues and events that are actually important and part of the growth of the students. Now, organizing such a symposium for students with this kind of theme will really expose them to the challenges and way forward with regards to Nigerian image abroad and how best students of this age and level can be able to pick up and ensure that they learn in order to avoid the mistakes that have been committed in the past with regards to the image of this country outside of these shores. So organizing the two themes, which is Nigeria's image abroad, the role of Nigeria Reputation Management Group, as you can see, was actually dealt with effectively by none other than a professional in person of Mr. Ake Abijule, FNIPR, and also the other topic, which was on the public relations as a tool for fostering peace. Case of the Nigeria Must Go saga in Ghana was also dealt with adequately by Ms. Mimuna. So these two topics are actually very good. They've enlightened us, they've broadened the students' knowledge, and it has put us in a situation whereby we have learned and we've understood the challenges and the way forward as to the image of this country abroad.
Amongst the students of the symposium and a course representative, Teresa Umaru maintained that involving media practitioners of this nature will reshape the students and applauded their lecturers and guests for doing justice to the topic.
One of the things I've learned in this program is that when it comes to public relations as a tool in fostering peace, it is good, and we need to involve practitioners. I think one of the things that we fail to do, because if we notice, most of the commissioners or ministers that have been appointed by the president, most of them, most times, are not related to that field. So by the time we give people that are PR practitioners, they will practice or be able to do their profession or carry out the profession well, compared to when you just give a layman that responsibility to handle.
The event came to an end with presentation of awards and certificates to personalities. I am Susan Delamy, reporting for NSTV.